There we go. Oh, look at Kyle having so much fun over there.
Wife's out of town.
I kept waiting for him to drink the whole thing by the time the song's done.
I still got beers over here in case I get dry, but
Hey, I'm welcome to Beers and Bets, baby.
Sure.
All right. Hey,
What up?
I think we got
I'm winning.
We're doing
time.
all
Winning
NHL
what?
trivia.
I'm
Trivia,
winning the
baby.
fucking trivia, you big douche.
all NHL, all within our lifetime.
It's
So
a Friday night trivia.
that means like at least they've played since 1990. The Friday night trivia.
That's
part.
a pretty big span. We're getting fucking old.
Yeah, well, deal with it. We got these big brains. Handle it.
Yarmir Yager to ACDC.
Since the questions are so tough, we're gonna keep the order shit simple. We're just gonna play war.
I saw that look down there. Yeah, ACDC. You know what I'm talking about.
So here we go.
1998.
You guys each get one card. Whoever has the higher card, war, wins. We're gonna keep it real simple because adding isn't our strong suit on this podcast.
Ah,
I'll give you
All
that
right.
one.
So can
Subtracting.
everyone see that?
Yep.
it's an
We have
8.
a 3.
It's an 8.
That's a 3 for Jimmy because he's showing up left on my screen. Is that another fucking 3? All
Yep.
right, fucking 3 for Kyle.
I had an 8.
Yeah. 2? Oh, a 2 for Jimmy. Wow, thank God we're not playing blackjack. All right, Kyle, you start.
Kings are low.
You want the first one then?
No. He can go.
All right.
I like my odds here.
And like I said, this is all NHL. So which of these players scored the most goals in one NHL playoffs? Not in their career, just one series. Is it
One
A,
series or one
One
playoff?
One
Series,
playoffs.
right.
One playoffs. I'm sorry. So all of these guys have played between 15 and 24 games. It's a full playoff. How many scored? Who scored the most? Wayne Gretzky, Joe Sakic, Mario Lemieux, or Pavel Bure?
This is to me.
Yes.
I want to go with the obvious answer, but I'm going to go with Joey Sakic.
No.
Nailed it.
What?
Sakic
Wow.
he had 20 in 22 games. He had 18 goals in the 95-96 season.
I
knew
knew
Gretzky
back
was
then.
Gretzky was the next closest with 17 goals, but he did it in 18 games.
See,
So-
that Gretzky being in there makes it, because I was thinking Joe Sakic like from the start.
You're going to
but-
see a lot of names you recognize. So if that's your strategy, it might not work out so great.
No, I'm just
But,
saying when
hey,
you throw Gretzky,
Kyle,
in,
you nailed it. You got the
I
first
know.
one. You'll see more of Gretzky.
I'll nail more
Jimmy.
of them. Don't worry.
Which player has the most game-winning goals in their playoff career? Is it A, Brett Hall, B, Joe Sakic, C, Claude Lemieux, or D, Jaromir Jagr?
Claude Lemieux.
Game. That is incorrect.
Fuck you. This is the stupidest game ever, man.
So, Kyle, you have
Dude.
Brett Hall, Joe Sakic, or Jaromir Jagr. Most
Clearly you wouldn't-
game-winning goals in their playoff career.
I'm going to go with Yager.
That's incorrect.
Told you.
It's our boy Brett Hall.
Golden
See,
Brett.
24 goals. Next closest is
Game
19.
winners.
Game
Really?
winners.
In the playoffs?
Playoff
Wow.
career.
Damn.
Wow.
I
Fucking
only remember
Captain
the
Clutch.
one where
Hey.
he stuck his foot in the crease against our boy
Right.
Dominic Hasek.
But you got to remember, a
and-
lot of times when he played with Oates, when they were here, we were too young
Hall
to
and
really
Oates,
remember
man.
that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Hall and Oates.
And he was like,
yeah, it's cool. These questions were from
Yeah.
our lifetime too. That's dope.
well, that's our lifetime.
Oh,
Brett
we
Hall
were
played in our
alive. Yeah, I
lifetime.
know, dude. I
so
remember.
did Claude Lemieux. So,
Dude,
hey,
my third birthday was one of the best days of my life. Actually, I remember '93 vividly.
was it at McDonald's in a play place?
The
That was
flood
around
was
the
weren't
flood,
bad.
right?
Yeah, the flood was sick, dude. The only bad part was I lost a job application to Kinko's, I think, in it. But whatever.
Job
All right.
applications.
So,
3.
anyways, since you're still unemployed, who scored the most goals in the playoffs their rookie year, Kyle?
Huh.
Was it Brad Marchand, Jake Getzel, Logan Couture, or Tyler Toffoli? Who scored the most goals in the playoffs their rookie year? Brad Marchand, Jake Getzel, Logan Couture, Tyler Toffoli.
Oh, I know this one.
He doesn't know it. He might get it right by guessing.
I
but
think
I'm
I
gonna
do
go
know it.
Logan Couture.
Fuck off.
You are incorrect.
Oh, all right. I was wrong.
Jimmy, most goals in the playoffs their rookie year. Brad Marchand, Jake Getzel, Tyler Toffoli.
Gensel. Can I get like getting like Gent? No.
I can't give you
No.
teams. I didn't give him teams.
Yeah, you don't get hints. You
Give me the names one more time.
Marchand,
How do you spell
Getzel.
Marchand?
it's Brad Marchand,
I know.
Brad
I
Marchand,
know. I was
Jake
being
Getzel, or Tyler Toffoli.
Toffoli.
Incorrect. You guys took the lowest scores. It was Jake Getzel.
see.
With
I don't even. I
Pittsburgh.
know my second guess would have been Marchand, but I never would have guessed. Getzel.
No, he was on. Their teams have been too good. They probably was
Yeah.
spread out more.
All right. Well, hey,
1-0.
that was Kyle's
Kyle.
question. He fucked up. So, Jimmy, on to you.
He's
Which
weak-minded.
player has the most shorthanded goals in their playoff career? Is it A, Wayne Gretzky, B, A, Wayne Gretzky, B, Mario Lemieux, C, Mark Messier, or D, Yari Curry?
Jesus fucking Christ, this is dumb.
Gretzky, Lemieux, Messier, Curry.
So when
Most
you came up,
shorties.
we have a podcast and like when you came up with the questions, we were like, how much can I bore the audience that we haven't had watch anything for like?
Yeah,
2
pretty
minutes?
much. I
Yeah.
figured, how can I make sure you guys don't get any right? I
Dude,
figured
I
was
mean,
the
this
way.
is really dope, dude. This is like
We
one of
already
the
got
most-
one.
All right, so
What did I text you this
Yari
morning? You
Curry.
fuckers aren't going to get anything.
Yari Curry,
We already got one.
Mark
Shorties,
Messier,
shorties in their playoff career. Gretzky, Lemieux, Messier, Curry.
in the playoffs.
Their playoff career, yes. Gretzky, Lemieux, Messier, Curry.
Messier.
We got-
Gretzky.
That is incorrect.
Fuck!
I was gonna say Messier also.
Oh, if you do this, you son of a.
That
I
is
was.
correct.
This
that
is
is
so
correct.
fucked up, man.
You second
You-
doubted yourself. I mean, do I need to do the Regis? Is
I
that
had-
your final answer? Do
That
we need
was
to do that every
no.
time?
I went with. I know what I did. I'm
Okay.
just.
I went
I
with-
knew the minute that
I
it
had
was
And
Messier
he
in my
took the
head the whole
low hanging
time.
fruit from you then.
definitely because he doesn't.
You had
know.
Messier the whole time? All right.
Don't leave it hanging.
Well, Kyle, we got plenty of questions, so we're gonna test
Fuck.
your knowledge
It
here.
fucked me because of the years played. I didn't know how many Messier had been in. You know what I mean?
There's I think
100?
100 playoff games.
What? Okay.
Messier.
Oh, did
No,
you
you
want
said
to
how
do
many years? But I
Okay,
mean,
so-
Messier
so in
played
terms of-
forever.
of
I
terms
think
of
he
who
still played.
who
He's-
scored the most? Messier had 14. Gretzky was closest with 12. Lemieux was 7. Curry was 10. Just so all right. This one is to Kyle. He's up 2-0.
Shit.
Which NHL defenseman has the most points in playoff history?
Coming for you. I see it.
And this is our lifetime. So
Yeah.
this isn't like the greatest ever. It's just the guys we've seen. Is it Nicholas Lindstrom, Ray Bork, Paul Coffey, or Al McInnes? Most points in their playoff history.
Man, this is tricky, Kyle. What are you thinking here? I
Yeah,
mean-
this is tough
Oh,
because
Oh shucks, man! It's gonna be a run play.
Oh,
You
geez.
got the tight end out to the right. It's gonna be a
And the
pass.
flankers out in the slap.
We got Romo in here, dude.
I have two
Oh,
answers in my
man.
head. I have two answers in my head, and one is based on their skills, and the other is based on their longevity.
Yeah,
An
and
answer
it's
would be
based
great.
on
Wait,
any-
this is career points.
Most points in their career in the playoffs, though. Just in the
Oh,
playoffs.
in the playoffs.
and it
Lindstrom,
didn't
was Ben Affleck.
Nicholas, it
I
was
didn't make it-
Nicholas Lindstrom, Ray
Nicolas
Bork, Paul
Cage.
Coffey, Al McInnes.
Paul Coffey, Al McInnes, Nicholas Cage.
I'm gonna go Ray Bork.
That is incorrect. Jimmy
All right, read them down
Lindstrom,
again.
most points of any
Okay.
defenseman in playoff history. And this is our life, not most ever. There's some old school guys, but Lindstrom, Paul Coffey, Al McInnes.
Lindstrom.
It's incorrect. It's Paul Coffey.
Paul
Yep.
Coffey.
I was on the fence between Bork and
Paul
Lindstrom.
Coffey had
so-
196 points in 194 games. Only
Jesus
defenseman
Christ.
to have that pace.
Was
But
he
you
a
got to remember,
Mormon?
Paul Coffey later in his career played more forward, even though he's listed as defense. So it was kind of bullshit. But
Was he a Mormon?
Yeah. It's
yeah,
super
I'm pretty
bullshit,
sure he was.
if you ask
Well,
me.
Cry me a river. Have another sip of that 10 high.
The
All right,
Amish.
Jimmy.
Don't mind if I do.
What's the score?
2-0.
All right. Who's
You're
winning?
in a hole. You're in a hole, buddy.
The Bears.
Which goalie has the most shutouts in their playoff career?
Ooh, la. Okay.
Dominic Hasek, Cujo, Patrick Waugh, Martin Brodeur.
Ooh.
Most shutouts in their playoff career.
Read them one more time.
Hasek, Cujo, Waugh, Brodeur.
I go Brodeur.
Nailed it.
Banger.
He had 24. He beat Waugh by 1. And he did it in like
Gosh,
40
wow.
less games.
Damn.
Those
Like
were the two
40
I was-
less games.
Those
That
were
was
the
that-
two I was thinking of, and I might have actually gone Wah.
That's who it was
Well,
between those two.
that
for
was
me.
one of my questions. I was excited because I was like, God, that's a tough foursome.
Yeah.
And all of those guys
Yeah.
were studs in our lifetime.
But like Cujo, I just remember he, getting.
Well, we were
had.
younger for him,
Yeah,
too. So
yeah.
it's tough. But we're gonna stay with goalies. Kyle, he's dropped the lead 2-1. Which goalie has the best save percentage in the playoffs of all time? Is it Braden Holtby, Ole the goalie, Mike Smith, or Tim Thomas?
Who the fuck is Ole the goalie?
Olaf Kolzig played for the Capitals for a lot of years.
Oh, KLO or KOL.
ZIG.
KLOZIG. Yep.
I remember that mother.
Ole
yeah.
the
That was
goalie.
back when they had like the fucking
That's the only hint I'll
eagle
give
with
you.
the
I got that tattooed on my back.
fuck. I'm gonna go Tim Thomas.
Damn it.
Nailed it.
Yeah. I knew
933.
That was easy. God damn.
Best all time.
It wasn't
All right.
easy, but
All right, you big fucking douche.
Hey, we got a lot of questions left here.
Yeah, you
They
better.
don't get easier.
Get it going, Regis.
It's 3-1. Kyle's just sitting back having his beer. It's probably whiskey in there, not beer even. Anyways,
whiskey, beer, dip, spit. It's
it all gets you a
smorgasbord.
buzz, right?
yep.
Which NHL goalie has scored the most goals in their career? And this is in the history of the league. Ron Hextall, Evgeny Nabokov, Martin Brodeur, or Pekka Rinne?
Who's up, me?
Yes, you are up.
Hextall.
Incorrect. Nabokov, Brodeur, Rinne.
Nabokov. Wish I could hit the bong on this.
It's medicinal.
Fuck.
We need like sound.
Give
like
me Pekka
background
Rinne.
music. It's incorrect.
Thank God.
It's Brodeur. Hextall and Brodeur have the same amount of regular season goals. Brodeur got one in the playoffs. But Hextall was the first guy in the NHL to ever actually shoot it from his net.
I knew there was something
Yeah.
about a
He was
fucking
the first
goal,
to ever
man. Damn
truly
it.
have a goal as that.
I knew there were. That sucks. Fucking white
Well,
people.
we're
Is he
talking about
white? Is he white?
yes, Ron
That's-
Hextall. Does that
Yeah.
sound
Fucking-
like a
It's
non-white
fucking
name?
hockey, dude. What are the chances?
His given name is Ronald Hextall. I mean,
Yeah, but-
Jesus.
Hey, quick
All
question, because I don't know. Are there any other nationality goalies?
Yeah, like Freddie Brathwaite was black. He played for the Blues.
Okay, I remember him now,
The
yeah.
guy that's on ESPN commentary
guy.
now, he was a black goalie too, French
that-
Canadian.
that dude that's employed because he's
I mean,
African
dude,
American.
Panger played goalie and he was 5'6". So
There's
Kenny
a bunch of
Walker likes to
Russian
play.
goalies.
especially now.
That's
All right.
different. It's different nationality.
Whose question is this?
I said minorities.
It's yours.
It's mine, yeah.
You're up 3-1. We're going to stay with goalies. Which goalie has allowed the most goals in their career?
Oh,
Is it A, Grant Fewer,
man.
B, Giles Milos, C, Rick DiPietro, or D, Curtis Joseph?
Mike Madonna.
Most goals allowed in their career. Fewer, Milos, DiPietro, Cujo.
What are you thinking, Cal?
I like that.
More. I'm gonna go. Give me Rick DiPietro.
That is incorrect.
Banger.
It is Fewer, Milos, and Cujo. Todd, who you got?
What's the question?
Who has allowed the most? Oh boy. See, this is why we played war, not blackjack.
Yeah, I can
Most-
play it.
Which goalie has given up the most goals in their career? Fewer, Grant Fewer, Giles Milos,
Playoff career
Curtis-
or just go
in their entire career.
Okay.
Fewer, Milos, Cujo. Kyle took Rick DiPietro. That was incorrect.
Grant Fuhr. Has to be.
That is correct.
Has to be.
Fuck
That
off.
is correct.
He played in like the 80s with the
Yep.
goal
That
that
has
yeah.
to be it.
It has to be. Well, he played it at
He
era
gave up
like
2,756 goals.
Cujo wouldn't be like because he didn't play when
long
the pad
enough.
size. No, the pads were different then and shit too
You're
in the
true.
90s.
Yeah.
Like yeah, so it wouldn't
Kyle,
be
you
the-
still got the lead. Don't stress. I mean, you fucked up. It's Jimmy's question. You could steal.
I mean, you fucked up.
yeah, you blew
You know,
it.
you know the really frustrating part,
Todd, you fucked up.
Kyle.
Ta,
is
ta, 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 ta.
two of the four were correct on that question because Fewer and Milos, lost the same amount of games. So you literally took one wrong answer. So all Tot had to do is not say Cujo, and
I
he
wonder
got
where
that.
they have gym memberships at. Too.
What kind of question
All
is
right.
that when there's two right answers?
Yeah. Just get the right question or the right answer, dipshit.
Think about the
3-2. Which goalie has the most penalty minutes of all time?
My up.
Kyle. That was you had the last one, right?
All right. No, Kyle did. I think.
No, I
Okay.
did. I said
That's-
DiPietro
oh,
first.
Oh
so
yeah,
it's
that's
Jimmy.
yours. Goalie with the most penalty minutes of all time. Ed Belfour, Patrick Waugh, Andy Moog, Ron Hextall.
Oh, fucking Ron Hextall's back fucking around again. You dickhead. Read him again. I wish Panger was on the list.
Most penalty minutes. He almost made it for an earlier one, but most penalty minutes of all time by a goalie. Ed Belfour, Patrick Waugh, Andy Moog, Ron Hextall.
Andy Moog.
Incorrect.
Damn it. I'd never heard of him.
Give me Eddie Belfour.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Incorrect again.
Thank God. I knew it was going to be
It was
Ron.
Ron
love Ed
Hextall.
Belfour.
Ron
Fucking
Hextall.
Hextall.
He had 569 penalty minutes. He had 94 more than anybody else ever. I don't know what the fuck that guy was doing. He's scoring goals and just beating ass.
That was
If
back
he
when
would've-
goalies might have fought, though.
If you would have thrown Chris
Well,
Osgood on that list, that would have been another one that
You
just
might have
would've
got it.
fucked with my head. It would have fucked with my head. You know, like that.
I gotcha.
Because like I remember him fighting a lot or whatever. I don't know.
It's
Didn't him
funny.
and-
It's funny you bring up fights because here's the next one to Kyle. 3-2. Which NHL player during our lifetime has the most penalty minutes in their career? Is it Ty Domi, Scott Stevens, Chris Chelios, or Rick Tocchet? Kyle, this is to you first.
I had an answer in my head and you didn't read it, so read them again, please.
Most penalty minutes in their career in our lifetime. Ty Domi, Scott Stevens, Chris Chelios, Rick Tocchet.
Jesus Christ. That's a good question. I wish I knew the answer. I wish it was Mike Ricci. It'd be pretty cool.
I should have added him. He wasn't anywhere close
You
on
should
the
have found
list.
something on like.
He
with
wasn't
him,
anywhere
yeah.
close, but yeah, you're
Reese
right.
Ricci.
Give me Chelios.
Did a guy.
That is incorrect.
It's a good guess. He played it.
So Jimmy, you have
He
most
played for
penalty
so
minutes.
long.
He did. Ty Domi, Scott Stevens, or Rick Tocchet.
Ty Domi.
Nailed it.
Fighter.
We got a tie game.
Fighter.
That was
yeah.
the other one.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was
he's
the other
on
one I was
fight
thinking
all
of,
the
but I knew
time.
Chelios played
Yep.
forever.
And you're
Stevens
exactly
was
right.
too smart of a player
Because
to fight all the
The
time, but he would
question
take
this
penalties.
started with
man.
was I was like, who has the most fights of all time? I was like, well, that's going to be, if you think, kind of obvious. We're gonna
Yeah.
stick with fights though. We got a tie game.
Let's go.
Which team had the most fights during the regular season this year?
See
The
down there,
Ducks,
Kyle.
the Wild, the Preds, or the Sharks?
Mm. Who is it, Kyle? Me?
It's Jimmy. It's you.
No, I think it's Kyle. Probably. Just go to Kyle.
Tie trivia game here.
Just go down there,
Which
Kyle.
team had the most fights in the regular season this year? The Ducks, the Wild, the Preds, the Sharks. These are 4 teams I don't ever watch. So that's why I was like, this is tough.
Go the Sharks.
That is incorrect. They were actually had the fewest on this list. So most fights, Kyle, Ducks, Wild, Predators. Tung, tung. Tung,
We're going with
tung.
the Ducks.
Also incorrect. They were the next close. They were the highest. The Predators. They had 59 fights. The Ducks had 36. The Sharks had 31.
I had Sharks and Ducks going into it, so I feel like I had to.
Nashville gets scrappy. They have a
Get out
fun
of the
crowd.
ocean.
All
Who
right.
was it?
The Predators.
Nashville. Yeah,
The
okay.
Predators almost doubled anybody.
They need
in
to
terms
send
of
Chris
fights.
Hansen over to Nashville, I think.
Yeah, they like touching underage people. You know how it goes.
Yeah, get Chris Hansen out there. Tell him to take
All
a
right.
seat.
So we still got it all tied up.
Coming for you, punk.
What question are we on?
This is question 12 of 13, and then I have a bonus one where each thing is worth more points.
What are you popping in there, you little? What was
Oh,
that?
Winnebago.
Hey, you little fucking weirdo.
All right.
Popping
We're-
pill.
I'm gonna be a homer on this one. Tarasenko had a monster season, 82 points, most ever. Most goals he's had since 2017. He's never had 40 goals, but who was second on the team for the Blues this season with 77 points? He had 82. Who was second? Was it Pavel Buchnevich, Jordan Kyrou, Robert Thomas, or Braden Shen? This is Jimmy's question.
Buchnevich.
That is incorrect. Kyle, who had 77 points? Jordan Kyrou, Robert Thomas, or Braden Shen?
Give me Robert Thomas.
Oh,
Nailed it.
yeah, that's
Nailed it.
I'll take
With
it.
77. Yep.
And-
He had like 50 something assists this year. It was
He
insane.
needs to get it going now, but I mean,
They looked better. I mean, we can't talk much after game 2.
no,
but
Buchnevich played his ass off, man, because they threw him up with O'Reilly and Perron, right?
yeah. Well, and we brought that up on, kind of part 1, how he was
Yeah,
kind of the
right.
steal of the year for us. So Kyle's up now,
No.
4-3. Oh boy, this is Kyle's question too. 3 NHL teams in history have used 7 goalies in a season. Only one of those teams has made the playoffs. Which team made it? So I'm gonna give you the 3 teams. Tell me which one made the playoffs. Was it the 89-90 Quebec Nordiques, the 02-03 St. Louis Blues,
I wasn't born yet.
or
That,
the 07? Well, they were in 90, so 90. We were all born in 90.
Yeah, but I wasn't conceptualized.
Yeah, Jimmy
No,
was
you were
born at the end.
conceptualized.
Jimmy was born at the end.
You had been
I
conceptualized.
barely made it out.
Your parents had been humping in probably March to make you.
It's true. Just before playoff time.
It's not rocket science.
What the-
9 months. So 3
Yeah.
NHL teams used 7 goalies in a season. One made the
All right,
playoffs.
I'm gonna throw up, so this is cool.
Quebec in 90, the Blues in 03, or the Kings in 08. Kyle, it's to you first.
There's only 3 answers.
It's only 3. It's the only 3 teams to ever use 7
I got
goalies
you.
in a season. Only
Got
one's
you.
made the playoffs. Which team did it? Kings, Blues, Quebec.
Could have just thrown another team in there to fuck with us, though.
Yeah. You need a history lesson.
What year was the Kings?
The 07-08.
No, that was.
You don't know what that doesn't add anything to your fucking knowledge. You don't act like you know what that.
Yeah.
You know.
He's
Oh no,
buying
that
time
was,
over
yeah, right. What
What's
fuck
the
was that?
origin of that?
Yeah. What was it? Can you use it in a sentence?
Who's their best player?
What's that one douche's name with a comb over? I love that guy. I had the spelling bee on ESPN. Okay.
All right, yeah,
shot.
give me the Kings.
The Kings, that is incorrect. So, Jimmy, you have
So it was the Mallards or who?
teams that have used 7 goalies during the regular season and made the playoffs. It's the 1990 Quebec Nordiques or the 03 St. Louis Blues.
It was not the long-billed Mallards.
And it was not the LA Kings.
Or the Mallards.
03 Blues. So we would have been in like 7th grade. We had Roman Turek would have been on the roster then. I'm gonna go.
Drop there.
What was A?
The 89-90 Quebec
I'm gonna go
Nordiques.
with them.
Nope.
It was the Blues that year.
Yep.
I
The
wanted
year
to
I'm-
stay that, and then when I said
Brent
the Kings, something about the
Johnson
Kings.
played 38 games. Freddie Brathwaite, our black goalie,
Brathwaite,
played
yeah.
30. Sanford took 8. Osgood took 9. Reinhard Davis had 2. Some
So
guy
I'm
named
thinking of the
Ru-
02. I'm thinking of it. Damn.
I
it.
think you're 1 year.
Yeah, I was
back,
1 year off.
but-
God dang it.
All right. So Kyle's leading by 1. This is Jimmy's question. These are,
Whoa,
all
I
of
thought you
the-
said this was a fucking tiebreaker.
well,
Was
these
that
are all
it?
worth. That's how we go. 4 to
You're
3,
good.
way of the road.
How many
you know what? I'll
more?
get. This is the last one.
No, I won. All right, cool.
No, you're
Well,
down
nice
one, but
plan.
There's 5 answers here.
Yeah.
The first 2 were worth 1 point. The next 3 are worth 2 points.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Are you with me?
No,
Name-
Hardly.
I can see you.
Name.
I see your
the
lips
question
moving,
is,
but I don't make out the words.
the question is, name the 5 goalies who played for the Blues this year. This is Kyle's question, and this is where I said the first 2
Oh,
answers are
my
worth 1.
God.
The next 3 are worth 2.
I can't.
Jimmy, you watched one guy, and he only played 1 game here.
It was all you can eat, all you can drink Budweiser. Do you
Dude,
think?
I feel like this is.
Can you say a name?
Oh, well, you got Bennington. Who's the fucking other one?
I win.
There is a time limit eventually. You know, like a lot of dead
know.
air is.
I'm-
I don't. The problem. There's a problem here, Brad. Because other than what he should be saying right now, I don't have. I should know it, and I just am not. I saw both of them right there. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. Well, you saw 2 of
The long
3.
hair I saw,
saw
like
2
I
of the
saw,
3.
dude, like doing the.
You gotta. If you can figure out one, you might win it, Todd. It's too
Oh, I
bad.
got the one.
No,
Oh,
but that's worth 1 point. You
Yeah,
gotta
I'm
need. You
fucked.
need a 2-pointer.
Yeah, no.
Name the 5 goalies who
Fucking
played for the Blues.
Johnson.
Okay, that's incorrect. So Kyle got 1 point with Bennington. So that's 1 goalie off the board. Kyle's up 4 to 2.
Yeah, I'm not.
Why can't I
Jimmy-
think of his fucking name?
It's gonna
Jimmy,
piss
it's
me
to
off.
you.
Well, Huso is the one that you can't.
So
think
Huso's
of.
1.
Oh,
So you're
Huso.
you're now within 1 point. If you can name 1 other goalie who played for us this year,
I have
you win.
videos on my phone of.
And
them.
you literally were within spitting distance.
Yeah,
of 2.
like we were watching them warm up.
Are you fucking around or do you not know?
I
swear to God, I don't know. right
Name
now.
1.
No,
Name 1 and you win, Jimmy.
I can't.
There's
dude.
3 goalies here. We've had Huso, Benny.
God, dude, when you say it, I'm gonna. Like, it's so because the one dude killed it, but we just didn't have room
Yep.
for. And yeah, man, I actually love. I don't know, but I don't. I don't even have like a. I'm not gonna throw out Johnson because I don't know like a complete douchebag.
Well, he only said Johnson because he heard Johnson on the question before.
Yeah.
No, I just threw out Johnson because
damn
or
it.
maybe it was or no, maybe I was thinking Thomas or whatever. I don't know, but I just said Johnson because there's so many Johnsons, you know.
There are a lot of Johnsons.
All these
Yeah,
Johnsons floating around.
I don't. I have no idea.
All
What are
right,
the names?
Kyle, you are the winner. But it was Ville Husso played 40 games. Benny
Yeah.
played 37. Charlie Lindgren
Ah!
played 5. Joel
not know
Hoffer
that.
played 2.
I wouldn't have known that one.
And the game we were at, John Gillis played 1 game.
Okay, well, Lindgren was the only one that
Lindgren
actually-
and Gillis were the 2.
Yeah,
But
I
so
should have been
Kyle,
able to come
good
up with
win.
Husa, but I wouldn't have known the other 3.
Good win there.
if Ilya
the
Huso
fact
only
that
won,
you didn't know Huso gave Todd a chance. So
Yeah.
I know,
And
I don't like questions like that. I don't like that shit.
yeah, no,
But it does make it interesting.
It's almost like it tests your knowledge of like local shit, like being competent.
how dare you?
How many
I'm
games
gonna
did he
do
play?
that. Let's do that with football next time.
How
Like,
many did who play?
Huso this year for the Blues. How many times?
He played the most. He played 40. Vinny at 37.
Big fucking idiot.
I couldn't think of it. I mean,
I cannot
Yeah, I
believe
don't know.
Charlie. You saw Charlie Lindgren warming up, and we watched John Gillis play.
I hung out with
and then get
Panger.
traded the next day.
I
You
hung
didn't hang
out
out with Panger. You frightened Panger. My dad even was laughing the last time we were at the game. He goes, "I'd have to have Jimmy on a leash right now."
Kyle, we hung out, dude. We didn't. I didn't frighten you.
You screamed through the plexiglass at the poor guy that you played NHL with his son.
He almost gave me a hug.
He almost, and then he saw you in the room, and then he pivoted and left and went to the
no,
other room.
but he did. Well, dude, they
Well-
were out. I think they were out of the portender one, and he was saying
That was it. That was why.
Yeah.
Well, he's a big salad guy, so
yeah.
so you're
no,
telling
As
me
you know.
I got to come up with the questions next time?
you were
yeah.
in charge of questions. But you
You
can do whatever.
lose!
Like you don't have to do all NHL if you want to do.
I would
movies
never
or
do that
whatever.
because I'm not a fucking psycho.
Well, clearly you're not very good at any kind of trivia, so figure out something that's
Hey,
entertaining.
I was just about to say before you said that, we've done trivia 5 times since I've been on the show,
yeah,
not including my guest appearance back in football season.
yeah.
But I've won
That
twice.
never
You've won
aired.
twice. Commando's only won once. So
You think that I
Yeah.
don't have the
we
plan
we,
to this
we call
logic?
that new podcasting hazing. We
You
make
think
you
I
pick
want
up the
to?
questions.
Yeah, I don't want to pick up. Get the fuck. I just gotta hop on. What up?
you
Come
love
up.
picking out the questions.
No, I just work out when I do it.
He's
so
got
it's
like 80
something that
questions on deck ready to go.
Yeah,
What are you
I know.
talking
I
about?
do.
I know he
Well, no,
does.
I got way too many. I think they're going irrelevant now.
He
man.
gets pissed when they get burned off when he's not picking them.
Let me tell you something about my questions.
Let me tell you
man.
something.
I like to make it like kind of open where everybody know I know the answers to everything. I just don't like to look that smart because we come off we can't all look like we're trying to show off, and I'm obviously
Yeah.
the brightest. You know what I mean? Like I know everything.
That goes without saying.
I'm actually surprised that I beat you in this because I don't. But then again, I did follow hockey back in
Did you
during
just
most of this time.
Put your hands back and recline like I'm
You're
actually.
good, boys.
Are you
I
kidding
don't
me?
have
You
pants on right
fucking
now.
douchebag,
It was pretty much
but fucking.
it was-
queer.
a squash job. I mean, wasn't that hard. I mean,
Look at your faggot. Listen, dude, you big queer.
He's
When's
so
the last-
proud of himself till he has to pick the questions.
When's the last time the Gators won a bowl game?
the
Don't
year
worry, we'll wait.
before last.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Did they play
20
Mizzou?
What was last year?
No, they played Mizzou, right?
I don't
No,
know.
you don't play your own fucking conference in a bowl game. You geriatric fuck.
I
How dare you.
watched real football, not rigged football. You big douche. Why don't you
It's
go
all-
suck Tim
If you're
Tebow?
gonna say that, it's all fucking rigged.
The NFL is rigged.
What? Are we going down this rabbit hole with
The
whatever we
NFL
got
is
left? You think
rigged?
the NFL's rigged?
Is college football's rigged? I mean, other than
It's-
Alabama getting the best players every year. I mean,
No,
is it really rigged?
it's in terms of
No,
who
we already
plays in the net.
established that A&M got the best players.
I mean, they've had to fix the rules
This year.
because people argued that it was rigged for years. Why the national championship was set up the way it is. So they've actually adjusted the rules to make it more unrigged. Wouldn't you agree with that?
Well, more unrigged toward Alabama, but not more unrigged. If you're going to start paying,
Why'd they
players all
add
the-
more teams to it, to the playoff? Because people had to complain about the way that it was set up, which is another way of saying it was rigged for the teams that had the most money or the biggest following to get viewers.
That's different. I mean, I agree they should put more teams in, but you can't say it's rigged because to me, rigged is setting up games and making sure shit happens.
I agree,
rigged
but
is-
rigged was your word, not mine.
It wasn't
You
mine,
brought-
it was Jimmy's.
Yeah, I use it. And
Oh, you brought up rigged.
rigged is
okay.
also when you kick a field goal from fucking halfway across the goddamn hash mark and you got to stoink it through. I mean, dude, again, I don't think that's rigged, but I'm saying it's more rigged than the NFL's playoff system. That's for sure. There's a salary cap in the NFL. And as we discussed in part 1 of the podcast, and
What are you talking about playoff systems for?
What?
What are you talking about playoff systems?
Because we're talking about how I said how college football is rigged.
I'm
so
sorry.
It would be like that is
for some reason when you said playoff system, I'm thinking overtime system, and I was about to scream. Playoff system, yes. No, college football's fucked. They should go to more teams. I'm glad they finally went to 4 at least. They should go to fucking like 16 at least.
Yeah,
but,
it was right. Remember that one year USC, and there was another team that was like number 1 though too, and it was like weird. We were in like middle school when it happened, right?
It was fucking Ohio State and Florida.
Yeah,
and
USC they claim dual championship.
Championship. It's like that's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever.
Honestly,
read.
if you go beyond 8, if you go beyond 8, I think you over pollute.
No, I think it should be 8 though. Like if
I wouldn't have a problem with that.
Appalachian State or someone gets in, kick the living shit out of them, get their confidence up a little bit, boost their confidence, right, Kyle? What's he
well,
say?
I guess it is funny that it's but it's like everybody rooted for Cincinnati. Everybody wanted Cincinnati, and you saw a ton of Cincinnati guys get drafted.
Yeah,
they're not fucking Bama.
No,
they're not fucking LSU. Like they're not SEC football.
Everyone's seeing what they wanted to see now, and they're going to see why the NCAA try to tell them.
Like, is there any reason why the SEC shouldn't branch off now that there's NIL? Why do they even play with everybody else?
Yeah, why even play with? Yeah, I agree with that, dude.
What do you just play each other and have your own championship?
It's like the AAA. It's like AAA baseball.
They
instead of playing
their money
in college,
they'd be a private league.
You don't play college baseball. You play
That's
AAA.
not enough fucking teams, though. That's not.
You would still have your same teams. They would still go to school.
Yeah, a lot of guys.
You would only play the SEC, which is the best talent in the world. So why would you go play Dick Lick Appalachian State or SEMO or whoever? If you want to put
that shit needs to be stopped.
The only thing
that's bullshit.
We're under a minute.
Make money off it.
We're under a minute, boys. But the only thing that would hurt only the guys that are on an Appalachian State trying to play with that one game against Michigan,
trying to get the eyes on them,
get their film
fuck
out
those
there,
schools. If you don't have the talent to go to a bigger school, you just, it is what it is. You play amongst your peers.
Yeah, fuck Julian Edelman, man.
We might keep this going.
Cheers.
That transfer portal is a big thing.
This could be good. We got to bounce.
We might keep this fucking going.
Cheers, boys.
You're be fired up
you,
soon. I don't like that shit.
Hey, have fun picking out questions, you big dickhead. Cheers, boys. Love you, Mike. Bears and bets. Like, subscribe.